Miracles We Have Seen, Chapter 41. Epilogue Miracle. I had neglected completing this book, Miracles We Have Seen, for the past 3 years, since 1998. The manuscript had lain in a desk drawer collecting dust and mildew. However, in June of 2002, I suffered an affliction to my left eye, which severely hindered much of my work as a missionary in Jamaica. The double vision, dizziness, and pain mandated that I work indoors, since our mission compound is located on the side of a mountain. Suddenly, I felt a powerful inspiration to complete the book. I now had a lot of free time from my teaching and administration of the schools and churches, and much more. As I neared completion of the manuscript, I was sent to Indiana on a medical emergency to test for aneurysms, palsy, and other potential eye problems. On the third day after arriving in Indiana, I received a phone call stating that Mary Martz, a longtime friend, was dying at St. Vincent Hospital in Indianapolis, and that if I wished to see her, I must hurry. Debbie Estes, our daughter, drove me to the hospital where Mary was dying. The hospital room was filled with family, plus Tom and Lois Fisher, and Celeste Hobelman, both pastors. We sang songs and recited familiar passages of Scripture. Then I had opportunity to pray with the family and say farewell to their precious Mary. Mary had asked me to do her funeral since 1991. I promised her that I would if at all possible. I had no idea when I left Jamaica on medical leave that she was sick. Finding her in the last hour of her life, to me, was miraculous. The family reminded me that she had wanted me to do the funeral. I promised I would. Something wonderful happened at Mary's funeral. I had finished my part of the funeral service. I had given a tribute to Mary and sat down at the front of the spacious tabernacle of Christ's Community Church. Pastor Don McGee followed me and was just beginning the sermon. My head was bowed in prayer. I suddenly looked up and fixed my eyes on Don when I became aware that I was seeing one image instead of two. It had been weeks since I could do that. I then focused on the cross at the front of the church. I could see. I celebrated this wonderful miracle through the following weekend. Then I went to my family physician for his opinion. After several tests, Dr. Kent Erb announced that I would need no further examinations, and the MRI test scheduled at Riverview Hospital on the following Thursday was canceled. My eyesight had been restored. It is with great joy that we conclude this manuscript of Miracles We Have Seen. We give God all the glory and praise. We hope that we will see many more miracles. Before we experience the miracles of resurrection or rapture, we hope that we will see all of you there, where we will see and experience miracles throughout eternity. Pastor Jack Terry. This book has been transcribed one chapter at a time into YouTube under the God-Sized Vision. There is a companion book, More Miracles We Have Seen, that I hope to go through in the future. But suffice it to say that Pastor Jack is now departed to his heavenly reward. And my wife and I, Celeste, have been laboring in Jamaica for nearly 10 years, with some time off in the States in between our time here. There are many miracles that we have seen. We could write our own book, even more miracles. And perhaps we will include some of those stories in future episodes on YouTube. We will see. But God bless you. God be gracious to you. Lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace.